Hi, this is Highbridge Caravans Devon branch, and on this absolutely gorgeous nearly May day we're doing a video of this absolutely gorgeous Rapido 665F. So this is a 2017 Fiat Ducato based Rapido 665F. It's got fixed single beds with an end washroom, which is quite a rare layout but very good seller. 4 seat belts. I think you call it a 4-berth, 3/4 berth. It's 3.5 tonnes, so anybody can drive it on a car licence, which is important. Fiat Ducato 2.3 turbo diesel. This is an automatic. The window sheet, as always, is wrong. Only on 13,000 miles, which is 7.34 metres long. Normal 2.35 width wide, 2.76 high as it's a low profile, no over cab bed, and it's priced at 52,995, which in these crazy times is very competitive for one of these. The other big thing with this van is it is in ridiculously good condition. This has got to be the best used Rapido 6 Series of this age on the market today. It's exceptional. We went all the way to Scunthorpe, which is a long way from South Devon, to buy this, and we were very happy. It was well worth the trip. So it's a Scottish supplied van originally, so it's got Scottish number plates upon it, but Rapido are a French group, motorhome group. Rapido are viewed as one of, if not France's best motorhome manufacturer. We are one of the biggest Rapido dealers in the country. We absolutely love them. Every bit as good as anything you'll find from any premium German brand, just with a slightly different finish, which is kind of nice in fairness to it, I think. Anyway, slightly sort of retro modern look about them. So looking at this particular one, all in colour coded white, which looks smart. We've got some 16-inch factory fitted Fiat alloys, so it's automatic, which is super desirable. It's also got the bigger engine, 150 horsepower, so both of those were quite expensive cost options back in the day. We'll have a little walk around the outside, just check the bumpers and things for any damage. That's all fine. Around the other side is all fine. Got these nice big truck wing mirrors for a good view down the sides. Do excuse the dust on this. We are next to a quarry, in fairness to it, so it is a very dusty forecourt, but condition wise absolutely super. Double glazed windows. She's a fully winterized, grade 3 fully winterized van, which is the top level of winterization. French, of course, build these so they can take them skiing. Windows are all good. Normally you'll get scratch marks down the side of these windows, but this is all very, very good. Actually, only 13,000 miles. It's not seen a lot of action. So coming down the near side, we've got the vent for the Truma gas and electric heating system, combined heating and hot water system, which is there. That's blown air. Freshwater fill-up point, mains hookup, and you've got, always really stiff those. So you've got mains hookup, split charger off the alternator, and a leisure battery, which is underneath one of your fixed beds. There's your leisure batteries. There's plenty of room to add a second or even a third in there if you wished, but it does have a solar panel on the roof, so I think you'll find you'd be alright just with single leisure battery and the solar panel, which this one's had fitted. Wheels all in good condition. Wheel arches are fine. Decent bit of storage in there. Graphics are all very, very fresh, haven't faded at all since it's 5-year-old. You wouldn't think so. Rear corners are great. If we're being incredibly picky, part of this screw cover is missing. Oh dear, terrible. But that's literally nothing. 2-bike rack on the back, which is dead handy. You can put chairs on that if you're not putting bikes on it. High level reversing camera, which is factory fitted. This has got the pack, which includes the Pioneer double din stereo system with the integrated reversing camera and Bluetooth stereo system. Not a mark on the back of it. I'm not fancy fitting it through that gap, so I'm going to walk back down this side again. So condition absolutely spot on. So we'll have a little look in the driver's door now as we come in down this side. So looking at the cab spec, all of these premium vans are fairly much of a muchness. So you get the Concerto Tina Remis cab lines, you get electric wing mirrors and blind spot mirrors, electric windows, you've got air conditioning, cruise control, you've got that aforementioned Pioneer DAB, Bluetooth stereo system, factory fitted with your microphone there for your hands-free phone calls. We got the automatic gearbox. It's the 6-speed semi-automatic gearbox. It's very economical, it's bomb-proof reliable. It's not a sports car gearbox, but it's much better than a manual if you like an auto. We've got a 150 horsepower engine, we've got cruise control and a speed limiter, so it's got everything you could want cab spec wise. It's also got, as we see from the inside, it's really nice, very high quality faux leather upholstery, which is very good. It's not horrible cold plastic leather like a lot of them are. Gas locker here is at the front, typical European gas locker. You'll fit in 2 11 kilo gas bottles, which we don't do in this country. So you can put 2 refillable gas low bottles in there. It's got a double change overhead as well, which is handy. You can have both bottles connected at the same time. British gas bottle wise, you'll get a pair of 6 kilo propanes or 7 kilo butanes in there. Full habitation service history from new, very rarely seen, but this has got it, which is great. Nice door. We've got a centrally locked habitation door. It's got a sticker there that says Cobra, so that tells me this has got either a Cobra alarm or a Cobra tracker on it. We've got an awning light and a wind out Fiamma full length awning, which is great. Fly screen door there, so this is centrally locked with a bin built in. Fridge vents for your very big fridge freezer are there, which you'll see better on the inside. External TV point or an external satellite point, or possibly both. External coax point there, so if you're on one of these campsites in a poor signal area that's got its own booster, you can plug your TV in there, which is great. Again, condition, spot on, can't see a mark on it. There will be a mark on it somewhere, but I can't see it. That's access to underneath your other side sofa. Because this was a buy-in, the customers decided to give up motorhoming. They've left some bits and bobs in it. Not a lot, but you've left a mains cable in there, which we'll leave in it. Got more storage at the back. This is underneath your rear bathroom area. Apologies for the sun, makes it quite difficult to see today, but this goes right underneath the floor to the other side of the van. So you've got loads and loads of storage there. That's your Thetford toilet cassette dump point. This is all heated under here as well to create a blanket of warm air to stop any drafts coming up and getting you. Rear corners. Again, what's that? That's just a bit of dirt. Yeah, absolutely spot on. It is a lovely thing. So external options wise, we've got a roof mounted TV aerial, we've got the awning, reversing camera, solar panel on the roof and the bike rack, so it's fully loaded with all the bits you could want, plus the external TV point and some form of Cobra security system. So coming in the central door, we come into a very typical European front lounge of an L-shaped side sofa, side seat and twin swivel captain's seats, all bedecked under a lovely big opening skylight and another big opening front panoramic skylight, which is super duper. So we'll have a little quick pan around. That's your front lounge. And coming around to the back of the van, so you can see down the van there, it stretches right through. A bedroom with twin single beds and a mid kitchen through into your large end bathroom, which we'll go through in a moment. So coming back to the front lounge though, so we can see we've got quite a decent sized side sofa. This table will centralise and drop down, and then through the powers of magic you can turn this into a bed. These front dinette beds, they're not great to be honest with you, so if it's going to be all the time as a family van, it's probably not the right thing, but people who buy this layout tend to be once or twice a year with a guest or a grandchild, and this will make a perfectly sufficient bed for that. And you've got tucked behind her there, you've actually got 2 seat belts. One's tucked away at the moment. These headrests will lift up, very neat. So upholstery is absolutely lovely. Table will flip out to double inside and move from side to side and spin around and do all sorts of things as you may want. So you can turn it that way, or you can have it coming across this way, which I think is how you would normally be. Really nice, say comfy cab seats. I've got your cab spec there, which we saw a bit from the outside. So you've got hill descent control, you've got traction plus advanced traction control as well, which is all very smart. A nice big opening panoramic skylight. I like the contrast with these. You've got the slightly darker wood, but then you've got acres and acres of light as well, so they've contrasted it really well for a feeling of quality. Plenty of lights built in up there. Deep cupboards up high as well, really big. Got these little Rapido trademark, actually made by Dometic, but they're sort of Rapido trademark LED spotlights. light up splashback in the kitchen. Rapido have always been a European brand that does look after us a bit in the UK, so they've always been one of the first and for a long time only European brands to give us an oven, because it's only the British that want an oven in their vans, everybody else doesn't. So you've got a good size oven grill combi at a reasonable height, which you rarely see in European brands. They are getting more common, but Rapido have always done it. You've got USB sockets up there and a main socket for your kettle, 3 gas burner hob on top, and a nice deep sink with a nice big tap as well. Down low we've got these centrally locked doors, drawers even, which I've just locked. Now I've unlocked, now I've locked again. There you go, which are really deep, and they're soft close as well, which is smart. They're up high, 2 high level storage cupboards. So for a European van who don't tend to cook in their vans, it's actually a very good kitchen. As you come in the door, you've got a very big 3-way fridge freezer, so it'll run off mains electric when you're hooked up, gas when you're not hooked up, and it'll run off the engine when you're driving. And that's automatic energy selector, so it will self-seek electric off mains if you hook up, it will switch to gas if you don't hook up, and it will run off the engine if you start the engine. Above that is your entertainment unit. TV, in other words, because it was a buy-in, they've left the TV in it. This TV predates this van, so it's a 2017 van. That's an Avtex TV that's going back a few years. We don't check or guarantee audio-visual equipment that's been left in vans, but we will leave it there, so it's there if you, and I'm sure it works kind of thing. You might want to replace it with something a little bit more modern with a bigger screen and a smaller bezel, but if you're not big TV watchers, Avtex are great TVs, and that'll do a great job in fairness to it. So that's there. Coming through to the bedroom, first thing with the bedroom is you've got this solid door which can completely separate the front from the back, which I love that. And then looking down the van, we've got 2 very, very big single beds. Now I think, and I'm open to being wrong on this, looking from the outside, that these, oh no, they don't. So lift up for access to the storage. Sometimes you can kick up the backrest with these, but you can't with this one. So you'll be sitting up in bed using your headboard and your pillows. Above your headboard, you've got a handy little shelf here, so you can put your phone. Same on the other side. At the end here, there's a 12-volt socket, not a TV point. We could probably fit one, but it's how you fit a bracket. But we could probably hash something into that anyway. Same on the other side, storage there. There's your loose fit carpets for the van. You got a flying wardrobe, as I call it, because your feet go under the wardrobe, which kind of makes sense on that side with plenty of hanging space. There should be more storage in the washroom for clothes as well, and 3 really big high level lockers on either side, plus big opening side windows with blinds and fly screens on all of them, and an opening skylight as well. Loads and loads of space, and the beds are not too high, so very comfortable van. No garage, but you've got good storage underneath both sides, and it's a nice, luxurious, easy to live with layout for 2. You're not going to be falling down flights of stairs or having to climb ladders to go to bed. As if all of that wasn't enough, in 7.3 metres, you've now got a really, really good full width, or nearly full width, bathroom, which is a really nice place to be. So we've got a massive separate shower, or a very big separate shower, with a skylight above, storage shelf, and a good size shower head. Nice stainless steel sink, which is easy to say. Sliding storage there, big storage underneath your sink as well. Your generic Thetford chemical cassette toilet, like everything has, more shelving space, and then here's your other clothes storage as well. So we've got a really, really big wardrobe in there with your TV area on it, more hanging space. Remember, you've got that wardrobe over there as well, and you've got this one, and all this shelving space here. So by not trying to shoehorn a big garage for you to put a motorbike that most people don't actually want to take into the van, you've gained so much more in the inside. But layouts are individual, but for those that this suits, it's very, very good. Fault wise on the inside, there will be some, there always is. They're delivered brand new with faults at motorhomes, but I can't find anything wrong with this van. It's an absolute cracker in fairness to it. So it is our Rapido 665F at Highbridge Caravans, Devon. It's priced at 52,995. It's an automatic. It's only done 13,000 miles. It's got a schwanky stereo. It's got a solar panel, an awning, a TV area, and a bike rack. Some form of security system from Cobra. Solar panel. It's got the lovely leather seats. It's got everything. 13,000 miles from new. It's a real good one. Contact us at Highbridge Caravans Devon through the website, or ring us on the 01626 number for Highbridge Caravans Devon. Thank you very much. Goodbye.